Hey, good afternoon, everyone. David, Charts of the Day here, Friday, August 1st, 2025. So, the chart I have up right here is just a basic hand-drawn trend line. I want to show you that real quick. Let me move myself out of the way over here. And so we had a initial push up today. This was a great candle in here, second 10-minute candle. Then it was choppy, and then it was just pretty much all downhill most of the afternoon, morning and afternoon. And then there was a buy opportunity in here, which we'll talk about in a second. I bought it in pre-market right here at 215 even. I just felt like that was a value price for the stock, and and it dropped significantly yesterday. A lot of investors did not think that Amazon had made enough money on their data storage, so it dropped. And this morning I looked at it and I thought 215. I'm not going to pass it up. So right after I bought it, I put an auto sell at 219, a $4 share price, and I wasn't even sure if it was going to reach that today, to be honest with you. And so bought it here, pre-market, and it sold second candle right here, like 20 minutes in, and then got choppy, and then it went downhill, as you can see, most of the morning and most of the afternoon, and then popped up toward the end of the day. So let me go into a couple of charts here. I'll show you those. This is the first one, would be Banker. There's an interesting thing on this chart. So as it came down today, Banker gave me a blue candle, which is an engulfing candle, meaning there was a lot of interest in pushing this stock up, and it did. So if you bought sort of at the bottom, let's say 213.70, and near the top 215.93, that's like $1.75 or so. Even if you squeaked $1.50 out of it in here, that's good. That would have been a good buy. Hopefully folks may have gotten in here or even up here very quickly. If you did, clap, clap, clap. That's great. You made money today. All right, so let me go to my range study. Take a look at that. And again, started up at pretty promising today, had a quick sell. There's the sell signal. Drop below VWAP, and VWAP is the pink line here. And you can see, as I've talked about this in the past, it never reached VWAP the entire rest of the day. So there was a sell here, which was a good signal, and there was a buy signal here, which was a good signal. And there was a buy signal. Where was this buy signal? Let me take a look at this. Yeah, so I bought here and the buy signal came like 15, 20 minutes later. So overall, good signals on that today. And if you timed it right, it was easy to make $1 or $2 today because, it just got into that downtrend. You knew when it popped back up, there was money to be made. All right, let's do the strong signals, see what we have here. Okay, so we had a strong signal really right at VWAP, just below it, to sell, and you can see the oscillator going down, and then a strong signal to buy here, which is precisely where you should have bought, and then up and sort of curving down. So, again, this was a good buy. This, of course, you just stay away from, nothing but red. This was the tricky part today, the getting in early and getting out and, not taking a loss. But that's pretty much it for the day. I'm not sure what to expect next week from Amazon. My guess is that the price will start to slowly go up again. We closed today at 214.75, roughly 215. I'm thinking maybe 215 to 220 next week, going up and down. So I think there's going to be a buying opportunity there, but it may be tighter. It might be a tighter range for making your money. Okay, so please hit like and subscribe if you will, and I hope you all had a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.